yeah. Chris clarified that you need, like, the proper bloodline or spirit or something to be... Chris made the most macabre tweet. The most macabre tweet. It was like yesterday or the day before. She tweeted that she had had a revelation that no, her mother, Barbara, is not a Sonichu. And she's still got a few years left to live. But when she passes on into the next world, she will be reborn as a Sonichu. And then they will all live together in C1129, whatever the combined one is. This came as a bolt from the blue to Chris, and her worldview. She must have been stressed, and she must have been like, darn, my mom sure is old. What the fuck am I gonna do about that? I got it! I know exactly what I'll do. Anyway. So I want to show, like, most of Phantom's body in this shot, because I want to show that on his hip he's got the, he's got his new Slimoid bottled. Also, he's kind of supposed to be looking, like, smug. These fucking gloopy ass eyelids. Luke, that's him in the flesh. Woozoof. Oh fuck, it's a Pepsis? What? What? So, oh man. Chris said that she was sorry that she missed my last stream, and she said she was gonna try and catch one. If she does appear in chat, then what would be really cool is I could point out that I've got her, or the commission that she did right here. It's right there. It's been in every stream. It's been in every stream since the very beginning. Did you see the... Well, guys, it's time for... Well... I don't know. I was gonna say it's time for letter read. It's time for Christine's letters. Letters from Christine. Is it like mean to read? Would it be like rude, or would it be uncool to read this out loud? Because she sent me a whole bunch of messages. I don't see any, like... Oh no, she does say confidentially here at some point. It might be kind of a dick move if I read it out loud. I will read the part up until she says confidentially, because that implies that only the part after that is confidential and everything else is not confidential. Hey Ben, I don't know why did she send me this? Like, what prompted this? Hey Ben, listen, I've known you had an inkling of a want to see me offended at something of you after my own investing into the slime and punishment. Shoot, I don't hold that against you so much, especially in the fact that it motivated you, leading up to the recent epiphanies of yours, and these sets of flowing events that continue onward. When you think about it, there is irony, but it is a good irony. But I digress. I want to make sure you continue on as you will, despite the feeling of hating me. for not being exaggeratively offended, people disappointed at something of your trolling and manipulation. Sorry. Despite the feeling of hating me for not being exaggeratively offended, people disappointed... Hating me for not being exaggeratively offended, people disappointed at something of your trolling and manipulation. If anything, you've become a faded example of showing that the events are continuing onward, and proving some of my posts' points. I'm not sure, I think that's a typo. Also, you, an experienced witness of how difficult it is to troll me, with the likelihood of being trolled back. This is a good set of events, as they continue to play out. The visual cues and signs within my view, here in 1218, are becoming more and more obvious. And then she says, confidentially, and so I won't read what she says there, but she describes some... She describes a few fantastical events occurring, Pokemon trading card game related events that I believe are evidence that the merge is proceeding according to plan. And then I won't show the text, but I'll show the emoji. It ends with this. Keep an open heart. Keep an open heart, an open, calm, clear mind for your share of signs and sequential events as the merge continues. So, this has been Letters from Christine with Ben Saint. Probably you should let her know you don't want to offend her. I don't know where she gets some of these ideas. I don't know why she thinks, for example, that I want to see her offended, or that I hate her. Maybe I, like, said that flippantly in a Twitch VOD or something, and someone showed that to her. I don't know, that's my best guess. Okay, whatever. Very funny if the dimensional merge happens and she was trolling us that all. In Keyblade Spirit, it will not be funny if the dimensional merge happens, because there will be a lot of casualties. We will be obliterated. Trolls are probably telling her that you're trying to troll her. Oh, yeah. Well, Bevan, it's not that I want to offend her, but we do have certain fundamental disagreements about the nature of slime that may never be reconciled. But you never know. But it's funny. It's funny that her attitude is like, yeah, Ben hates me. Ben's just out to troll me. But you know what? That's not so bad. That's all pretty fine. That's all that we can overlook all that. What even is slime? What isn't slime when you get right down to it? There are two canvases. She thinks that I am mad at her for not being more mad about stuff. And for I think is she and she knows that I am upset that she interfered with that she sent the slime. So, like, she grasps that, but I mean, she can't undo that, obviously. Like, there's nothing to, this is too late now. It had to be done. The slime had to be obliterated so that she could make the card set. You had to make the fucking Arizona Slime Twilight Sparkle Secret Folder card game expansion. Like, come on. Lean in. Wasn't she mad at you? She was. She and Magi-chan were mad at me about thinking that I should pay them $300, but I think they've dropped that. I think they thought better of that. I think someone told them that it was not a good look. Rose Chew. Solid guess, solid guess. After this comic is done, will you cease all interest in Chris Chan? I might. Well, I mean, I'll never have zero interest, but... I mean, if the comic plays out the way I think it will... Basically, the ending will either be a big blowout, or it'll just, like... be a cool story, but generate like no reaction, and be kind of a disappointment. But either way, there's like not much to really be done afterwards. So, I guess I will say that I'm not gonna be like making a whole bunch more like Chris-related content after this. This is not like my new thing that I do. Just for the last, like, 3 months? 2 months? Month and a half? How long have I been doing this? Trolling used to be cool, man. Trolling used to be funny and creative. Maybe it was just being vetted harder, I don't know. Trolling used to give us superstars, like Liquid Chris. And Alec Benson Leary. Now what do we got? Fucking Sockness. The Interdimensional White Knights. What a joke. What a fucking joke. I won't give Chris credit for that much, but I'm pretty impressed with how much she seems impervious to people just being fucking mean to her, for no reason on the internet. The trolls on Twitter are so unfunny and so adamant about continuing to be unfunny and doing it at all times. It's unbelievable. And I think if there's one good thing you could say about her, it's probably that. She's actually got, in a weird sort of way, she's got a really thick skin. I mean, about some things. Not in every way. I wonder if... No, I was gonna say I wonder if Chris has read The Vapors, but definitely not. Definitely fucking not. Which is kind of a shame, but, you know... How much can you really expect?